So let me create a new instance here for new collection. Click on the here, new collection. I will be giving the name here, training. ServiceNow. And OK, after I create the collection, right, let me expand it. I do not have an request, so click on the three dot. Add a request right. So here I will give the request, like you know. For create a com. So let's see, just give a look at the document portal how it looks for the request. So the document portal, we open it here right. So if you scroll above right, this is for the connectivity. It is telling. Let me give it back here, OK. So these are, like you know, JSON, they have the sample, JSON, for the connectivity in what URL they are using. Just have a look. Let me just drag it right. So this is they're doing for the catalog item. But we are interested in you know. Not in the catalog item, so if I scroll little down. What they have given here I need for the table. CC was a table. Basically, I want to create a user and then get back the user data as well to my application. So for that I will be leveraging this URL. Little scroll up, OK. So this is the table which I will be leveraging for my user right. So, if I copy this URL right and what it is telling, this is, for you know, import account JSON. Basically what user I have here in the service, my instance. Let me go to the CC user table. Right, you will see it. Let me give tables type, table here, tables in the service. My instance go to tables right. Once you are in the table type here, sys_user and hit enter. OK, you will end up in the user table. Click on the user table. So this is your user tables. Looks like right how the users reference all the things and it has the column right. You know all this column like email, your date format, everything how you can get the data if you go right here, click here. Type simple user right and click on the users. So you see all this user like Apple Turtler and Abraham Lincoln. So all this user are onboarded to this application. We have 621 user as of now. And to utilize this table right. What format do we need? The format would be right. So it is residing under the domain. What is our domain name will come to that. OK, let me simply copy this URL first. OK, once I copy this URL, I will go to my Postman. So let me create a new request here. Instead of create ticket first, I will go for the get user detail. OK, and I am typing here the URL. So this domain name, what is my domain name? Right, if I go back to this instance in the first service. Now you are right. We need to say your instance is ready. So close this thing. Simply go to your instance here, right in your service. Now instance I need to get the credential first to log in this account. Write this account, what you see, I have login as admin write this service, now instance. It has the credential. I need to get the credential. Where you can get the credential? Come back to the second poster. Click here, Manage Instance Password. And if you scroll little, ever so basically this is your instance URL. Okay, HTTPS there. Okay, 1 for 2 for 9. ServiceNow.com, copy this instance URL. Go to your Postman. Right up to ServiceNow.com right. So up to this. You have to replace it OK, and remove 1/ and API now table. See, so this will be fine, right, you know, because all the information are same. Now you have to use a user credential, that is your username, right? So type here. Either we have to pass in the header information this admin or I will try with the body. Let me try with the body and see what happens. Or let me try with the post header, only username. I'm giving the username right. Admin. And password. I'll begin this poster, okay. And what is the password? Copy this password right and let me send end. See what happened here. Okay, it is telling user is not authenticated. So what else information I required? Right, you know you admin username password I gave, but still it is telling you cannot log into the instance. Maybe I require some more information. So if I go to the URL right and check back here, what else information it is asking in the connection? So if I scroll little ever. So it is getting the access from the authentication token. So if I go to this ever connection, Jason, right, this is your connection, Jason. So here I see username and password. Those are two things are required, and that is the thing, I believe, why it is not allowing me to the connect. Let me open the other. You are what I have passed here. Okay, so I am passing the content type I saved and X-user token as well. That thing. It is not required to get the ticket. Connection directly. I'm passing all the value here. Okay. In the website. I believe I can see. Let me go to the rubble again. Tables. You don't even know something to build the application. I believe here. This underscore user. Type it and the user to go right. Here you had the Explore Best API for this application. If I click on the Explorer state being made. So this is your REST API. Let me explore it. And the same instant. This is asking right, and what are the information I can record if I give this? And this is your CC, just C's ID. Is asking right? And all this information. Like you know, application JSON response for much, or if I try to create a record. Let me give some value. Okay, since you missed me, I had a body. Not a feeling here. Okay, so these value. It is not required the body value,